Hey guys, what's up? We have another at-home workout. This is for Thursday the 19th. So we are going to go over what we've got. We got two different workouts. They're both AMRAP 15s. Okay, our first one is if you have a home gym with a pull-up bar. Okay, we can go into 9 strict pull-ups, 15 hand release push-ups, and then 21 dumbbell swings. Again, that dumbbell can look like any assorted weight, something like a gallon of cleaner, okay? You can swing your kid. No, I'm just kidding. Maybe.
Don't let go.
A precious weight. Okay, so that would look like 9, 15, 21. Again, if you don't have 9 strict pull-ups in you, okay, please reduce the rep scheme to a 3, 6, 9. Okay, again, we're looking for you to be moving for 15 minutes. So whether you are doing multiple and more rounds, that's great news. We just don't want you to ever have to really stop. And pull-ups are one of those movements that you might have to just completely stop on. Okay. If we don't have access to that pull-up bar, we'll go into a without weight workout, which will look like 15 hand release push-ups, 18 backpack or auto object rows, and then 21 glute bridges. Okay, again, that rep scheme can go down as well to something like 5, 10, 21. Okay, a few things that we want to talk about, especially for our pull-ups, okay, staying tight in that midline. That warm-up would look something like 10 scap pulls and then go into those pull-ups, okay. Variations can look like negatives, okay. If we're doing negatives, definitely drop the rep scheme down to about 2 or even 3. Hand release push-ups, guys. This one's going to be super important, okay. Making sure that we stay tight the entire way down and on the way up. Okay, so Natalie's gonna kind of show us what that hand release push-up looks like. At the top, it's going to start like a traditional push-up. You can see that she's pushing through the scaps and has that nice position there. Okay, her quads are tight, her toes are digging into the ground. As she lowers, she's gonna be nice and controlled. Okay, elbows are going back. As she gets to the ground, she's gonna lift her hands up off the ground and then replace them on the ground. Quads are tight, toes are locked in, and she comes right back up to that starting position. Okay, what we don't want to see is the knees into the ground, hips come up, and that nice like body wave. Okay, we want to maintain a tight core the entire way down and the entire way up. Okay, so reducing reps is a great way to scale these. In our movement prep for that, we'd like to see you just hold the top position for 10 seconds. Here, making sure that the wrists are right underneath the shoulders, okay? We'd like you to hold the bottom position, okay? This is an active hold. Again, that tight body is necessary, okay? And then just 5 hand release push-ups to practice there. Moving on to dumbbell swings or auto object swing, okay? Just like everything we kind of talk about, we want to stay tight. We also want to make sure that the hips are doing the work. With our auto object today, we're only going to the eye level, so only Russian today. So to get that warm up, we're just going to go into 5 dumbbell deadlifts, okay? Traditional deadlifts, making sure that we hinge those hips back, okay? If you're doing an auto object, same thing. Okay, once we get to the top of that kettlebell swing or that deadlift, okay, we want to make sure that we're hinging with the hips and we're not bending at the knee, okay? So we'd like to just see that weight go to about eye level, okay? And movement comes from the hips, okay? The arms aren't doing any work. If you're lifting with the shoulders, okay, we don't have those snappy hips, and you know what we say, snappy hips are happy hips, okay? Okay, so moving on. You can do that with any kind of object again. Your kid, okay, swing a swing. Perfect weight there. Moving on to glute bridges, guys. Pretty simple task here. Few things that we just want you to focus on though, okay? Making sure you're driving through the heels as we open the hips to full extension, okay? One thing that we kind of traditionally see, okay, is people just kind of lifting their hips halfway off the ground and then like coming back down, okay? We wanna make sure that the hips come all the way up and that we're actually engaging that posterior chain and we're driving through the heels, okay? A nice way to kind of make sure that you're doing that is sometimes I like to tuck my shoulder blades a little bit underneath, okay? That's gonna help open the hips up a little bit further. To get ready for those, you can do anything like more glute bridges. Pretty simple here. If you do have some sort of load that you would like to, maybe your dumbbell, you can add a little bit of load on the hips and keep performing those glute bridges.
The bent over rows?
Oh, and our bent over back patch rows, okay? Same thing here. We want to make sure that we do hinge at the hip and make sure that we're not bending the knees and rowing, okay, standing straight up. So with whatever odd object you have, okay, Natalie has that flat back. What she's going to do is bring the elbows, okay, driving directly back, okay, and up. She's letting the weight make contact or get close to that chest, okay, while still keeping the feet flat on the ground. Again, you can use an odd object for that, just looking for that nice tight squeeze in the scaps and the low back.
And then finally, guys, practice round for today is going to be 3, 4, 5 of whatever movements you'll be doing. So either it'll be 3 pull-ups, 4 hand release push-ups, and 5 dumbbell swings. Or if we're doing the non-equipment version, it'll be 3 push-ups, 4 bent over rows, and 5 glute bridges. Once you're done there, get your AMRAP 15 going.
Have fun, guys.